What's happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel and the MCU. Marvel keeps crunching out so many shows and movies, and it's understandable not to be able to keep track of everything. But a few months ago, it was announced that Don Cheadle's Armor Wars, which was initially going to be shown as a series on Disney Plus, is now going to be produced as a movie. It has also been decided that War Machine's debut is a prominent role which will come from Marvel Studios' Armor Wars. Fans recently gained insight into the reasoning behind Marvel Studios' decision to transform the project into a feature-length film rather than the television series that was first planned for it. Well, ever since the news hit us back in September, like you, I have also been wondering why the changes happened, but the curiosity might have been answered in a recent podcast that featured one of Marvel's top executives. But before we get into all of that, guys, we'll be giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel, more on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notification so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. According to Nate Moore of Marvel Studios, Armor Wars wasn't made into a show on Disney Plus because of budget issues, and that's why it's been made into a movie. Speaking on The Town with Matthew Baloney, producer Nate Moore explained why Armor Wars went from a TV series to a movie. There are some great ideas that were coming out for that show, but that, to be quite honest, felt too big for that show. Nate Moore said, "Our Disney Plus shows are awesome, and we love them. But the budget are not the same as features, and that is no secret. When you're talking about a show that wants to be all about seeing all the color armors and Don Cheadle interacting with all of these armors and the legacy of Tony Stark, that became cost prohibitive to do as a show." He also explained that by making the show into a movie, they can give War Machine a multi-movie act, as they have managed to do so with so many heroes in the past. And they can also bring some more comic book moments to the big screen without the budget issues of TV shows. Well, it's no secret that the budget of Marvel Studios movies and shows is not the same, hence the reshuffling of CEOs from Bob Chapek to Bob Iger. Seeing how Don Cheadle's character will be interacting with fully realized flight suit, it's smart that Marvel Studios chose to put the money and time behind this, especially considering the recent backlash over the work hours of Marvel Studios VFX artist Endure. I mean, these Disney Plus TV programs are quite expensive. For example, the cost of producing Ms. Marvel was $200 million. Wakanda Forever, which was a movie, was $250 million. And for She-Hulk, the cost of the CGI cost them to spend around $75 million. And for each of the episodes of WandaVision, Loki, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Hawkeye, $25 million was spent, equating a full season with the cost of bringing the MCU movie to life. So, hopefully, this decision will give Armor Wars more time to flourish, and considering that this is War Machine's first leading role, it is a crucial creative decision on Marvel Studios' part. They need to show the world why this character matters. It is also worth noting that Marvel appears to be stepping away from episodic series and relying on special presentations instead. If this decision to make Armor Wars a movie is any indication, then one can see that Marvel Studios is moving forward with the right approach, and they will be more focused on quality over quantity. So currently, Marvel Studios is struggling to figure out what's the best way to release content without overwhelming the audience or having content fall by the wayside. Only time will tell how the streaming and comic book war plays out. The storyline of Armor Wars that was reported was Stark's technology getting out and James Rose having to play cleanup that is directly from a comic book. Not even called Armor Wars, but rather from a storyline called Stark Wars, where Tony Stark realizes that part of his design had gotten out. We get to hear what he has to say about this and how they will use the concept and leverage them, and they influence the future films moving forward. Where Marvel looks to bring back Tony Stark during an Armor Wars movie, either as an AI or in some other form, and then set him up for a return during Avengers Secret Wars, knowing that Armor Wars is on the current release schedule, will likely end up being released sometimes in late 2025 or early 2026 towards the end of Phase 6. In the comics, renowned Iron Man creator Mac D. Bright and Baron Winston Smith collaborated with legendary Iron Man writers Dave Michelin and Bob Layton on the 1980s story arc Armor Wars, which appeared in Invincible Iron Man number 225 to 232. In the narrative, Tony Stark learns that the armored suit worn by several characters such as the aforementioned Doctor Doom, the Beetle, who later became Merc 1 of the Thunderbolts, Slitman, Crimson Dynamo, a Russian counterpart of Red Guardian, Titanium Man and others were constructed using the same technology. Tony learns that Spy Master, a long-running antagonist of Iron Man, stole his data and sold it to the rival Justin Hammer. Justin Hammer is reportedly making a return to the MCU in Armor Wars, with Iron Man 2 actor Sam Rockwell reprising the role. From there, it begins hunting down each person suspected of using a stolen technology while wearing armors and neutralizing their armor with a unique gadget that turns off all Tony Stark technology within. Almost kind of like a Civil War thing, but not that I expect Marvel to follow the comic narrative bit by bit. Also, there are several ways Armor Wars can be adapted for the MCU, and practically, all of them could maintain the premise of a quest to prevent Tony Stark's technology from falling into the wrong hands. We anticipate that given Justin Hammer's renowned involvement, the plot will bear at least a few striking resemblance to that of the original Armor Wars comic book. A bit. Tony will be replaced by Rhodey in the struggle against armored foes. Second Gwyneth Paltrow appearance can be ruled out, as evidenced by Pepper Potts' first appearance as the armored rescue in the third act of Avengers Endgame. Also, both Morgan Stark, Tony Stark's daughter, and Hayley Keener, the Iron Man 3 youngster inventor and sidekick, are still out there, so you never know. Also, Armor Wars may be a chance to further develop the Iron Man section of the Marvel Universe, both by introducing new armored characters like Ironheart, who first appeared in Black Panther Wakanda Forever before getting her own streaming series, and by possibly introducing new armored adversaries that go beyond Obadiah Stane / Ironmonger played by Jeff Briggs, and Anton Vanko / Whiplash played by Mikey Rourke. So, the film is set to focus on Don Cheadle's War Machine / James Rhodes as he faces a crisis on all fronts when his late friend Tony Stark's technology falls into the wrong hands. For starters, Armor War might be a fantastic chance to introduce Doctor Doom as Rhodey's main foe, potentially establishing him in the MCU before the now confirmed Fantastic Four movie in November of 2024. Even though he played a little part in Armor Wars comic book, few of the characters who wear armors enjoy the same level of popularity with readers as Doom does. Another way is to bring back Tony Stark as an AI and have him interact with characters who wouldn't otherwise have the chance to see with him, like Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four, the Illuminati, Doctor Doom, or even one scene where he finally crosses over with Ironheart, or better still, just bring him back from another timeline or something. But whatever transpires, the potential ramification of adding Armor Wars to the MCU seemed clear, though a little hazy while we wait for more information. For the time being, we can presume that something significant enough happened in the narrative to transform Armor Wars into a full-fledged future film. Whatever it is really, concept or budget, I feel like this is a great deal since Marvel is trying to reevaluate things to prioritize quality over quantity because Phase 4 didn't cut it, and fans were not happy with it. I feel like Armor Wars is one of those films that Marvel could use to redeem itself. Armor Wars is currently in development at Marvel Studios, and while it currently has no release date, Cheadle is set to appear in the MCU's next In Secret Invasion, which comes out in 2023. Guys, back to our giveaway. We'll be giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber once we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notification, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. And also, we want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you think that Armor Wars being upgraded into a movie rather than a TV show is budget related or concept related? And do you think that RDJ's Tony Stark could show up as an AI? Please, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.